Hi folks, Digger Does here. Welcome back to my channel. Glad you're here to join me again, and just got back from my walk and thought I'd share my walk with you. I'm sorry I didn't record any of it. The shorts I have on really don't have very deep pockets, so I couldn't carry everything I wanted to take with me. I had my wallet, my keys, my radio, and I think that was all I had on me, but yeah, and my phone, keys, wallet, yeah, that's all and my music device. So my pockets were getting full and they started to sag, so I had to leave the heaviest thing behind, which was my phone. So sorry about that, but anyway, it was a good walk, beautiful day today. The only thing that kind of sucks is the wind. It's been windy here in Oklahoma the last couple of days, and it's like it's been so windy, in fact, that we've had some wildfires here, and they've kicked up really bad. And in fact, last night when I woke up, and that was like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Yes, I wake up very early. But I don't get a whole lot of sleep. So anyway, I went and checked to see what was all what that smell was, because it didn't smell like regular burning wood. It smelled like something was burning. So I got up, went to the bathroom, and looked at it, and didn't see any flames, but it sure smelled like it was close. I thought maybe the flames got into the inner city. I was freaking out for nothing. By the way, I know this shirt says Oklahoma Democrat. One, I'm not a Democrat. Two, it's not my shirt. It belongs to my dad. When my dad died, my stepmom gave me a bunch of his shirts. So I've got a few in my collection. I'm an OSU fan. He was an OU fan, so I've got some of his OU shirts. And no, you're not going to see me wear those. The nicest shirt I got for me is I have a shirt from his old Gentleman's Club, Club Paradise, and it's special to me because whenever I first met my dad, when I was 21, I first met him, and he was just getting that building up and going, or that club up and going, and kind of cool how he got that going. When I first met him, he had just won a horse race, and the horse paid quite a bit of money. I mean, he made a good mint off of that horse. And he took those winnings, put it into this club, and got it up and going. And it was a mainstay here in Oklahoma for a good 25 years almost. See, I graduated in 90. He opened the club in 91. So, he purchased the club in 91. So, right about 25 years. Whenever my dad died, they sold the club, and the new owners decided to bulldoze the club and erect a new building, and it really made me sad to see it go down. And I'd made several attempts to go out there and get a brick, and by the time I finally was able to get out there and get one, it was all gone. So at least I had that t-shirt. I've got a few other things like I have, he gave me a skeleton key, and this key's got to be at least 100 years old. I like stuff like that. Kind of a history buff, so when I find stuff like that, it get a little giddy over it. Like, I have a Civil War musket ball that I found, metal detecting. I've got, let's see, it'd be my great grandfather's pliers, and these are a special kind of pliers, these are what a farrier would use to pull the nails out of horseshoes. And it's a really cool set of pliers. If I can find them, I'll have to show them to you. These have got to be pretty dang close to 100 years old as well. And they look like they've been around a while. And I've even got my great grandfather's cane. I think I've shown that in one of my videos, but yeah, I've got that. And he was going to give me a pool ball. And when he told me about it, I was like, "What did he go?" He was a pool player, and I thought maybe that was the connection. But no, the reason why he wanted to give me the pool ball was because he said that his grandfather used them to keep the chickens laying eggs. If they thought there was an egg in the nest, those chickens would get in there and lay more eggs. So I thought that was a funny story, and I never did get the cue ball or the pool ball. I hope I do one day, but I thought that was just a funny story because knowing my great-grandfather, which I met him right before he died, he was a hoot, and I can just imagine him doing something like that. As far as stuff like that goes, I'd really like to try and do some metal detecting. So hopefully soon I can get the stuff to do that, and that'd be another great way for me to lose weight. Get out there and walk around, dig and stuff. Be like the old kid again, digging in the dirt. Who knows what you might find under there, and so that's another thing I want to try. And there's some places around here that I think would be a good place to look at. Like supposedly there's a creek down here called Bird Creek, and for years I heard stories that a Civil War battle took place. More like a skirmish, but a Civil War battle took place there, and supposedly there's some Union soldiers buried somewhere near that creek. So it would be interesting I don't want to dig the graves, but I want to dig near there and see what I can find. But I've never seen a plaque. I've fished Bird Creek many times. I've even fished a lake close to there, Lake Yahola. And even the lake is named after a Creek Indian chief who supposedly fought for the Confederate side during the Civil War. I don't know if that's... I'm really not up on my Oklahoma history as far as Civil War history goes here. I do know that there's three major battles that took place here in Oklahoma, or near Oklahoma. There's the Battle of Honey Springs, the Battle of Pea Ridge, and the Battle of Rentonsville, which is down there in Muskogee, I believe. But most of the other battles that took place here were minor skirmishes. You even have the Battle of Cabin Creek up near Pensacola, Oklahoma. I've been to that one. My dad had a lake house near Pensacola, and we would stop there a couple of times. And I wish I had a metal detector that day because we were on a farm next to it, and I know there could have been some stuff under the area that the farmer had toiled, because people think that whenever you toil soil, it pushes it in. Actually, those tillers push it out. So anything that's buried is going to come out. So now if you're ever out at a farm and you see a freshly dug field or tilled field, go out there and look in the soil. You might actually find something. Some of that stuff will be pushed up to the very top. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind when you're out visiting those places. And always ask for permission first. You don't want to go on someone's land and get busted for trespassing. Always ask, and then if you do dig, always fill in your holes after you dig. Because if you don't, they'll never let anyone else on the land. So no one else will get that chance to look. So always keep that in mind. I have metal detected in the past. When I was younger, me and my brothers would go to abandoned houses near where we lived, and we would metal detect around those houses. Well, folks, I gotta get off here. My phone's going crazy, so it must mean my mom's hollering at me. Y'all have a great, wonderful weekend. You'll see a couple more videos from me through the weekend. Until then, folks, this is Duger Does saying, do good and dishes. Bye-bye.